Welcome, everyone. This is Michael Carter. I'm the founder and managing partner of Carter, Morse Goodrich, a 35-year-old investment banking firm that focuses on advising families and founders of companies typically between $20 and $250 million of value.
Hello, everybody. This is Francois Visscher. I'm a senior advisor to Carter, Morse Goodrich. I'm also president of the Visscher Advisors, which is a 30-year-old advisory firm to families and family offices. Been in business, as I said, for over 30 years and advised well over 400 families over the course of that time. So Michael and I have been partners and great friends for many, many years, and delighted to be here and together for this little chat.
So this podcast feels like deja vu all over again. Right after founding the firm in 1987, we had, and I say we, our firm, started a capital formation conference. And it was very unique at the time, and we were bringing a lot of information to business owners that they didn't have before. There were no search engines, there were no cell phones, no internet, no pitch book or Capital IQ or web searching or social media. And so this information was very, very hard to get. And in 1991, the theme was family business. And one person kept popping up as the expert in family business, and it was Francois. And he luckily took my call because he was much older than me at the time, probably a year or two, and gave a great presentation. And I don't remember, Francois, if you had PowerPoint slides or not, but we've been friends.
Probably not.
But we've been friends ever since. And what I found unique is that Francois not only came from Wall Street, but as importantly, he comes from a family business. And so he literally had that in his DNA, and that's what separated him. So I'm excited to be having our first podcast with Francois. And my first question has to do with a statement that, Francois, I get presented with almost on a weekly basis. And it's like, wow, a lot has changed in your business. And my answer is often, it really depends upon what you're referring to. And I'd just be curious how you would respond to that statement with a specialty of advising.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Also great question. So, yes, as Michael indicated, so I grew up in a family business. I'm a fourth generation in a steel wire manufacturing company based in Belgium. So I've been advising not only clients, but also my own family, which is usually the worst client to have. Yeah, what is interesting is that while many things have changed in the family business world, a lot of things have not changed. And the reason very simply is that, family business is all about people. And it's all about people and their behavior. And as we know, when you start mixing money, love, and family relationship, you get into some, very strange behaviors. And now, as Michael and I have advised so many family businesses over the years, we sort of get the predictable pattern of what we see in family. Even if you look, for instance, at the family business started by a founder, typically very strong personality, gets into the second generation. There you start getting the dichotomy between the shareholder who are active in the business and the family member are not active in the business. That creates all kinds of conflicts. And then you get to the later generation, what we call the coalition generation, where we see shareholders getting less and less attached to the business. You have to work on what we call the patient capital to keep the family together. So patterns really don't change. What has changed, actually, luckily for family businesses, is that there are a lot of there's been a lot of research on family business, and quite frankly, a lot of experts have been working on different solutions for family businesses, be financial solutions, even governance solutions regarding the governance of the family council. So there's been a lot of tools, Michael, that have been developed over the years that really help families try to keep the business in the family, and probably have much better chance of doing that now than they had 30 years ago. And quite frankly, when we see the survivability of family businesses today versus what they were 30 years ago, I think the rate of survival of family is much higher because of those tools and even financial tools that are available for them to keep the business in the family.